the universe is going to be like, stop it. It's not time. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am getting started with this all over again. My children have gone off to school, so now I can put in the time and effort necessary to get this done. So let's get started. So today, Scorpio, let's roll with this here. We're going to do a karmic spread. We are just taking a look at some general stuff here, see how everything, what you brought from your past, what you're bringing into this life and everything. Just to kick off this round of readings. So, all right, so tell me what's going on for Scorpio, please. Tell me what's going on for Scorpio. This, just an FYI, this is a temporary space. I am going to be moving soon again. I've moved across the country. I'm in a temporary space for the moment. And then we'll be moving again here in the next month or two. That way we can get into a steady space. That feels more like home. All right, for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. All right, do a couple of these here for Scorpio. First card is what you've brought forward from past lives that you no longer need. Heavy topics, right? Heavy topic. What you've brought forth from your past life, because the thing is that, that's your karma. What is it that Scorpios brought forth from their past life, please? What has Scorpio brought forward from their past life, please? Oh, almost. And everything goes onto the damn floor. Yes, kitty. Yes, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't think I'm missing any. Okay, let's try that again. All right, so for Scorpio, you bring in King of Wands, passion. And this is the stuff that you don't really need that. King of Wands is the ultimate guy here. What we have here. The ultimate guy of forward movement. Forward movement and drive and ambition and passion. And so the thing is that what this is saying is that from your past life, it's, you know what it feels like? It feels like you don't really need to try to force things to happen. Yeah, that's it. You don't need to force things to happen, because the thing is that the way that you set up this, in your past lives, what you've done is you have found that you've always had to be like, I gotta push forward as hard as I can to get this done. I gotta work hard to get this done. I gotta move and move and move and move, otherwise nothing happens. The nice thing is that this life, you set it up so that you don't have to do that. Things will happen on their own. Don't get me wrong, you still need to take, baby steps or even some steps, but trying to force the issue, like, I want a baby right now. I'm going to make a baby right now. And then the universe is going to be like, stop it. It's not time. Because you set up specific timing in this lifetime. See, so basically what this is that it's one of those, you need to go with the flow. So to let go of trying to push things through as hard as you possibly can is something that you need to let go of. You need to go more with the flow. If it doesn't work out, try something else. Do something else, because the more you fight it, the more the universe is going to go up against you. All right, so second card here, the strengths you have forgotten from the past, worlds that can help you to start a new pattern. Strengths you have forgotten from past. that can help you in this one? What strengths for Scorpio, please? What strengths for Scorpio does Scorpio need to remember for this time? What does Scorpio need to remember this time? Almost. I like to have them flip, please. I want decided energy. What strengths does Scorpio need to remember from the past lives? Strengths Scorpio needs to remember from last lives, please. Boy, they're holding out. There we go. Ace of Wands. New beginnings. Interesting. Interesting. So Ace of Wands. So the thing that you need to let go of is trying to force things to happen, trying to push it super hard, trying to, the harder your work, what to let go of is the idea that the harder you work, the more you'll get out of it. Let go of that. Because that may not be the case, depending on what you're working on. And so what you need to remember from past lives is to start new things. Have new great ideas. New great ideas. And so maybe pay attention to the ideas that show up in your head. And the ones that feel the best, you need to roll with. You need to trust it. And so I'm sure you have a lot of really good ideas in your head. I'm sure you have a ton of really good ones. And of course you can't act on all of them. You need to be reasonable. But there's a lot of times if there's like an idea that you have, even if it sounds like it's, insane, just do it. Just do it. Go for it. And that's what they're saying is go for it. Those ideas are put in your head for a reason. They're put in your head for a reason. I just Ace of Swords flipped up here. So it's the truth. They're put in your head. All right. So card 3 here. We've got the past in this lifetime, including childhood and previous relationships that may contribute to any negative repeated patterns or feelings here. So what's the past that's contributing to a challenge here for Scorpio? What's the past in this lifetime? Okay, 10 of Swords. Look at that. 10 of Swords. Please excuse that noise. That is my litter box. My litter robot, by the way. You're going to see it. I think you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. It rotates and stuff. Anyway, I am willing to pay lots of money to not have to scoop cat shit. So, anyway. So 10 of Swords. The past in this lifetime that you need to... That's standing in the way of you moving forward with this. And so 10 of Swords... That's some heavy stuff. That's some heavy stuff. I mean, this was a major ending that you had in this lifetime. A major ending. I probably, the thing is that when it first came out, I felt like there was like a death in your childhood. Death. It could be actually a physical death of somebody who was important to you. Or it could also be the ending of like a relationship or something like that. It could be like your parents divorcing or something like that. Something that was really important to you ended, and it just tore you apart with the 10 of Swords. Completely tore you apart. And so this is what may contribute to any negative repeating patterns and feelings. So take a look at that. I mean, this is shadow work right here. So this is shadow work. Take a look at what behaviors were created out of that situation. And for every single person, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. And so I'd love to give you an example. let's say like for like divorce, right? Let's say for divorce, say what was going on between your parents, or even like a parent and a step parent, or whatever, some sort of important relationship that broke apart. Let's say it made it so that you don't trust anybody. You don't trust anybody because you know what? Your mom is the most trustworthy person in the world, and why did they treat her like that? So it reflected on you. I mean, it had nothing to do with you. It's part of her life path, right? But it reflected on you. And you started to kind of get, a jaded view of everything on here. So that's standing in the way of any future movement here. So, all right, let's go to the next card here. So the present. And so it's the current, present, as well as the key to breaking any patterns. So breaking any patterns to establish a positive new one. So let's see. So what is the present here for Scorpio? The key to breaking the patterns for Scorpio, please. What's the key from breaking the pattern for Scorpio? Dropped it. Nope, didn't quite flip out. Let's see some flipping. I went out or flipped over completely. Because I like decided energy, so there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Look at this, the world. Completion. There's something that's going on in your life that you must end. Excuse me. You either are ending it or you must end it. Because something in your life is replaying the old hurts. Something in your life is causing the replay of old hurts, because that's what the universe does. It puts it in our face and everything, and so that we can try to learn from it. And in this case, yeah, they're saying that it's time to end whatever it is that keeps replaying in your life. You could be in a bad relationship. You could be in a bad job. You could be in a bad, whatever type of situation where you need to go. You need to go. But you've been fighting it. Giving yourself excuses, going, hey, I don't know if I can afford this. That could be relationship or whatever. I don't know if I can afford this. I don't know if I should do this. What if it's a mistake? Well, here's your sign that it's not a mistake. So, I mean, of course, tarot does not dictate action by any means. It just gives you ideas of what to consider. So, of course, you do you. But they're saying that that's what needs to happen. Now, it could be the ending of a certain, pattern of behaviors. Yeah, right here, King of Swords came out here while we're talking about it. So King of Swords, which means make the decision. Make the firm decision. That guy's very much a decision maker, and it's strategic. Look at everything around you and see what you can do to get out. Because nothing's going to change until something changes. All right, so the next card is, let's see here, the future. The results of following a positive new path. So say you do end, let's say you get out of the job that just sucks, right? What's the outcome here? What's the outcome here, please? What's the future for Scorpio, please? Future for Scorpio. There we go. Judgment. Good. Okay. I'm going to take all three of these because they do matter. So we've got Judgment, we've got the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. They all matter for this. So what this is that it's basically where you end up making the decision with this Judgment card. You make this decision. It changes your life amazingly. And so you get a little bit of ambition. A little bit of ambition and drive to do something different with this Knight of Wands. Don't get me wrong, you're not trying to force anything. So the thing is that you're not trying to force anything with this King of Wands. You're at the Knight of Wands. So basically you're at the whim of what the universe is going to send you to do, right? You're not going to force anything. You know what? I've got to get out of this job. I've got this other new one and everything. Maybe you have troubles trying to find a new job. Maybe because you're looking in the wrong industry. Maybe you need to go into a different industry that you've been eyeballing but been too worried about actually joining. So try something different. This tells me that you need to do something different. Because as soon as you do something different, the Chariot, you're going to move. You're going to move forward and your life is going to change. And it's going to be wonderful for you. You're going to be like, boy, that was the best thing. Why didn't I do that earlier? All right. And so then the last card here, we have the positive lessons that you can or will carry into the future incarnations with you. So the future lessons that you will carry into future incarnations. Page of Pentacles. You know what this says to me? This Page of Pentacles says baby steps. Baby steps are still forward motion. Baby steps are still, you can still make solid forward movement even with baby steps. It's setting up a path for yourself. This is perfect. Okay, great. Well, this is what I've got for you today, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all next time.